getting all the moves right now. Even if I go back to this chapter, I should have access to it, hopefully. Getting all the secret moves, then I gotta do some grinding. The enemies are getting a lot of health. Alright, do I have access to that area now? Let's see. Go knock all this out. Oh, I do. Nice. Just need to go here and pick this up. Probably not. How did I not find this before? I've been this place like multiple times. How did I not find this? Alright. So what did I get exactly? I don't know how I did not find that. I don't know, weapon moves are like kinda useless. Alright, so I got everything from this video. If you wanna see what I've been doing offline, this is what I've been doing. This guy's been uploading some guides for all the secret moves. So I got everything in this video. I don't know if there's more. I'm just looking through the rest of this guy's stuff, see what he's got. Definitely plays a wide variety of games, that's for sure. 'Cause I'm still missing a couple moves. So that's what I'm curious about. Let's see. This guy's videos have been very helpful. Alright. Just gotta skim through it. This game definitely has better secrets than River City Girls. That game had... the secrets weren't very interesting. real weird. This guy's account is really weird. He's got like algorithm-friendly stuff like Fortnite and Among Us, but then he's making guides for this like not very popular game. Really weird account. He's got a ton of shit on here. This guy has a very broad taste in games. He's got Among Us, he's got Fortnite, he's got cat videos, Pokemon. I really think I'd find the help I needed on a channel like this, but this guy, I guess, this guy just plays anything. I mean, that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's just usually people that upload stuff like this. Usually people that upload stuff like this don't really play a lot of the mainstream stuff. Alright, well, I've harvested him of content. Let's see if there's anyone else. Yeah, that guy's account is very varied. Definitely a variety account. I think at this point I need to farm up some gear. That's probably what I'm gonna do next. But I've found the majority of the secrets, I think. I don't think there's that many left. So I guess I'll go back to Chapter 5. Let me see, where's that waterfall secret again? Let me see if I can find that. I think I need more. I need to get more of those. I should probably do that while I'm in this chapter. I need to go get those experience and drop things really quick, and then we'll go ahead and start. I did a lot of this offline while I was over at my kitty sitting job. Just kind of working through the rest here. So I need to remember where that waterfall is. I think you can go there from the first chapter. The moves you get are pretty cool. They definitely were worth all this hunting, that's for sure. Pretty damn awesome. Alright. So let's clean out the shop here. Where's that place again? It's right here. It's down here. Yeah, you get a Tatsu. I got this uppercut. I got there's something else in here too. Oh yeah, the classic double dragon knee. Those are the new moves I got today. Wait, where is it? This is the wrong place. Let me see if I have it in here. Yeah, you have access to a lot of the game here, so... This game is weird. There's never a point where you have access to the whole map. You have to go back between the chapters, which sure you can imagine gets annoying sometimes. Even at the end of the game, when you're at the so-called point of no return, you can't, you can't go anywhere on the map. You usually have to go to the beginning to get access to the other part. Is this the wrong place again? Let's see. Don't know if I have access to it here. This game is massive. It's a very large game. It takes a long time to traverse through it. The way that the access to stuff is divvied out is really weird. It's not like your average JRPG where at the end you can just go everywhere. You have to go very specific places. Alright, I think I see where it is now. Might have to go to another chapter. I'm not seeing it here. Oh wait, here it is. Yeah, this is it right here. So I gotta go left and up. Not yet, no. There's one more after this. I don't know if I'll finish the game tonight. I did start kind of early, but I don't know if I feel like it. Yeah. This is where that guy is. I think these are drops, right? They're money and drops, if I remember correctly. Let me see. It's experience points. I think I can go back to the title screen now. So let me check the gallery. How many moves am I missing? Feels like I've cleaned the whole game out, but there's definitely more I don't have. Is that right there? Lariat from Hager. Looks like he's taking a dump. What the hell is that? Yeah, these are all the supers. I don't know how to get these. It's like a flicker jab or something. I don't know how you get that. I could have sworn there was like a flicker jab that you could get. Close to finishing this game. I think that's it right there. I have no idea how you get that move. I don't know what he's doing here. It looks like he's taking a dump. I do not have the dump move. I'm missing a lot of the supers, but those are really complicated to get because there's certain combinations of moves you need. The game doesn't tell you. Might not play this much tonight. I'm getting a little bit burnt out. See if I can get some gear to drop. Might just try to do some gear grinding. That's relaxing. Move on to something else. Oh, new grab. Plus, there's like barely any videos for this up. I imagine there's a lot more on Nigo Video, which is a Japanese. It's like Japanese YouTube, pretty much. There's probably a lot on there, but I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to look on there. This game's been fun. I don't regret buying it. It's definitely lacking in polish in a lot of places, but this game's got a lot of charm. I think they lived up to the legacy pretty well with this game. It's just unfortunately some of its design choices are stuck in the 80s. It's like they're really the only problem with this game, in my opinion. We've come a long way with, like, designing games since then, but this game still got some of that philosophy, and it can be very awkward. The fact that you have stuff like an entire equipment set, and there's, like, never really a reason to need that in this game. You pretty much just put on what's best. It's not like it's DFO, you know, where you have, like, multiple epic sets, and you need them for certain things. Like, there's none of that here. It's pretty much just make the number go up. So it's like, why do you have that, but you don't have, like a quest counter or something, or a mini-map? Well, that's what's really odd about this game. It both feels like a game made this year, and it also feels like it's some lost game from, like, 1989 or something. It's like a weird, like, middle ground. Now, I'm not talking about the graphics either. Obviously, the graphics are not modern, but like the way it's designed, it's like this weird love child between, like, a game from the golden age of gaming, like late 80s, early 90s, and then something that just came out, like, last week. You kind of have to go into it expecting that, and once you do, it's pretty fun. What's up, Shakeman? Don't you have some weeb trash to play tonight? I see all that stuff you buy. You put, like... You made that really great review for Mayhem Brawler, and then your next review would be, like, some random idol clicker with cat girls or something. Like, you have a very broad taste in games. I never know what to expect when I see a new post from you. It'll be like, that great Mayhem Brawler review, or like Cat Girl Idol Sim 2021. Your gaming tastes are all over the place. You wrote a long-ass review for Mayhem Brawler, and it's like everything that's great about that game. I was really glad that you did that. You're welcome. I came in very late. I didn't really influence much, to be honest, on that one. Looks like they were beta testing for a while, but I just asked them. They gave me 2 copies of that game, by the way. I did not have to pay for that game at all. They gave me a PC copy and a Switch copy for free. They were very thankful I made videos for them. So that was pretty cool. Normally it's a lot harder to get Switch keys because there's a lot less of them. PC keys, they can make like a lot of them. No, they gave me both of them for free. That's like $40 value. For a broke ass like me, that's very appreciated. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like Mayhem Brawler before that update. And now people are saying it's too easy. I'm like, well, it's fun. I don't care if it's easy. The developers even said, like, they don't want to change it too much because they basically said that most people suck at beat-em-ups, which, I mean, is true. It's kind of a lost art, learning how to play those and stuff, because they don't come out that often, and there's very few good ones. But, like, they don't want to balance the game around people like me that can, you know, break those games to shreds in a couple hours. They want to balance it around normal-ass people, which I think is wise. It's never a good look when you balance around, like, hardcore people. Yeah, a lot of people don't seem to understand, like... Most people don't really know how to play those kind of games. You can't balance around people that know how to play them, because it's not really a widely known gaming skill these days. Maybe, like, 25 years ago. For one, I have a hard time finding guidance on games like this because most people just button mash, and I'm a person that greatly values mechanical depth in games. So when something technical comes out, it's really hard for me to be on board with it sometimes, because most people putting up videos, especially the big channels that get it early, they don't know how to play, which is fine. I mean, they're way more successful than I am. Obviously they're doing something right, but I in particular, I want to know about the mechanics and the depth of the game and stuff, and it could be very hard to find people that can provide that for me. which is why I have this channel and try to help other people. I know how hard it is to find good gameplay sometimes. Somebody's talking over the video, or it's edited every 10 seconds, or they don't know what they're talking about, or it's just a blatant clickbait video. I try to, like, not do any of that stuff. Just keep it simple. I definitely can ramble a lot, but I'd rather ramble about things I know about than things I don't know about. That's how I run this anyway. Well, it's pretty easy to get canceled these days. Just, say someone did something horrible with no proof and post it on Twitter and people believe it. It's a difficult situation because you should believe victims. It's hard enough to come out as it is, but the problem is all that stuff's on Twitter. Twitter's become like a court of law somehow, which is really awkward to me. Twitter and Discord DMs are like court of law now. It's like people can fabricate stuff and they can ruin your life. I've seen it happen a lot the past few years. It's not true. Like, a lot of them actually did do terrible things, but there were a number of them that didn't. But they still got their lives ruined. Problem with Fight and Rage is the fact that the longest levels, the Raft auto-scroller and Death Island, they're on almost every path, which I think is the problem with how the game is designed. Because the paths that avoid it are longer. But then Death Island is like the longest level in the game, and every path converges there, so the path system, I feel, is a little bit half-baked in Fight and Rage. Well, the Raft is not an auto-scroller. It actually is not an auto-scroller. It's just it's a really long level. And then right after that is another one. And then you have the last level, which is also really long, too. It feels like the path system doesn't really make much bearing on how long the game is. It's actually a lot like Metal Slug 3. Like, the last level in Metal Slug 3 is like 60% of the game. So, like, the paths, like, don't really change the run length at all. The last level's like half an hour long for, like, an average person. And there's no way to speed it up. Yeah, I think making paths and arcade games like that it's a slippery slope. Mayhem Brawl is really the only one I can think of that does it pretty well. The run lengths are pretty similar regardless of which path you take. So it actually feels like you can take the other paths for variety and not feel like, you know, this path is like half an hour long than the other one. So you gotta have the endurance to do that. The Mayhem Brawler really did a better job of that than other games. Fight and Rages, Metal Slug 3 come to mind. The path system was a great idea for Metal Slug, but it's kind of ruined by the fact that the last level is so damn long. It's basically like playing through like a TV episode. It's like half an hour. And the rest of the game is really inconsequential to the length. Mayhem Brawler does a great job of that. You have 3 distinct paths that you can go, and they're like all relatively the same. I don't really speedrun the game hardcore, but they're all around the same length. Fight and Rage, I really only play on the fastest path. Yeah, this just came out last week. I've been kind of no-lifing this game, but at the same time, this game can get exhausting sometimes. Very, random design in this game. Some parts of it are very well designed and other parts aren't. But you kind of got to take the game for what it is. I'm hoping that they'll patch this But at the rate I'm going, I'm gonna be done with this game by like next week. Probably by like Wednesday. I might not play this tomorrow, take a break, but there's barely any information on this game on the internet. I could barely find anything, even in Japanese. I'm like kind of conflicted. I'm very close to being done with this game. I only have one more difficulty after this one. And this is close to the end of the game. Might give it a rest soon. Oh, later. Track is so good. All the music in this game is great. Holy shit. Oh, damn. I need better gear. Oh. Let's give this a rest. Might have to grind off stream and find some better gear. The gear does not matter at all on like the first two difficulties. It doesn't matter. But the third one, I assume the fourth as well. It really makes a big difference. Well, I think I might not play that anymore tonight. It's not like I can't do that fight. It's just some of the bosses are taking forever to kill. They have too much health. I don't feel like it right now. Let's see what else is on here. Lots of games on here. Play this, I guess. Actually, is DNF Duel still up? Maybe I'll play that for a bit. Let me see. Let me check Twitch. Yeah, there's still people playing that. Yeah, let's play that for a bit. I think it goes down soon. I'd like to get another match in. All right, give me some time here. I'll move everything around. Let me put some music on. It's a pretty productive day on that game, though. I did find a bunch of moves. I got through a couple chapters today, but I don't want to get burnt out, and I might actually take a break from the game because I think they will patch it to be a lot better. It's very rough around the edges. 9E question mark F. What the hell? Did your cat step on your keyboard or something? Oh man, the music makes me so happy. It's good stuff. Dude, can I play the video game? Why do I even have to enter a room? Can't I just, like, just get a match? Come on! Hello? Video game. What gives? Did it go down? Play the video game, please. Thank you. Niggas trying to sing. What the hell? What the hell? They get divided by 0. What the hell is that? Oh man, the music, so good. Freaking Ashen Fork. Fork Cross. Oh yeah. There's that Gore Cross. Looks awesome. Damn, he poked through the door cross. That's some... This person's been lagging. She's been labbing it out. Can't play? Can't beat. They're never gonna get off. Taking me back to my arcade days. Yeah, where the fuck is the monk? Where's the monk? These people are grinding it out. They don't want to play me. Let's get a match, please. Yeah, they need monk, they need rogue. They need monk and rogue. Male striker. Need Den Master. Spectre, Vagabond. I'd like all of them to be in this. Secret Agent. Yeah, they need Lance, they need Skirmisher too. They need Skirmisher too. Those are my most wanted characters. I don't think any of them will make it in though. At least they gave me Striker. Radical, what do you think about the changes they announced? You play the game a lot more than I do these days. Curious what you think. Seems like mostly good changes. Might stop playing that again after I finish up Kunio.
ご指導お願いします。一つご指導お願いします。
Wait, they're doing another gear reset? Really? I thought they said they weren't gonna do that. No more set effects, really. Wait, they're really doing a full gear reset? I thought they weren't gonna do that. You know how much people hate that.
久しぶりに組手らしい組手ができました。ご指導お願いします。一つご指導お願いします。
Yeah. I'm not even sure if I want to keep playing now that I know all that is coming. Making the combat more interesting. I'm interested in that. Because I don't like the raids at all. Like, stops being a beat 'em up. Making the leveling content more interesting. I like that. I like that too. That was always like the most fun part of the game for me. Like when the leveling content was legit hard. I really liked that time. Then they made the leveling just like completely brain dead easy. It took a lot of the fun out of the game for me. Like I like action RPGs. I don't need games to be straight beat 'em ups to interest me, but once it stops being a beat 'em up after a while, it kind of like not drawn to it anymore. Feels like playing the game at all kind of feels like a waste of time now, isn't it? I mean, if you care about, like, endgame. They said they weren't going to do another gear reset. That's the thing, though. Haven't they been repeating that, like, over and over for ages? It's weird to, like, constantly reassure people, like, you're not going to have to do that soul-crushing grind again. But then, you know, never mind, you're going to have to do it anyway. Sorry. Get ready for another 18,000 no-mode runs. Yeah, man, you're out of your mind.
久しぶりに組手らしい組手ができました。
Perth is laggy, I don't want to play them again. Why are they changing them back into equipment? What? What? What are they doing to that game, man? I thought the director was supposed to save that game. I mean, wasn't the whole thing that, like, the guy actually plays the game and he wants to make it better? Because nobody likes the gear reset. I mean, 85 cap. You know, that was like the worst cap to get stuff. Got like barely any pity system or anything. And then people were pissed when they did 95 and then 100 and you had to do it all again. Like they should have done like a side grade. They should have done a side grade. Like, yes, this stuff is better, but it doesn't replace the shit you've been grinding for months or years or whatever. That would have been better than power creep. It's really hard to gear in that game. What's worse is it's just doing the same dungeon over and over. It's like 45 seconds of gameplay. You just keep doing it over and over and hope you get something. You don't want to make people go through that again. They've done that multiple times. Now, if you're pissed, imagine how the Koreans feel. Yeah, I probably won't mind that much because I play the game on and off, but if I had never stopped playing the game, I'd probably continue. I have an on and off relationship with DNF. Play it hardcore for a while, and then I just like I don't play it for like a year or two, come back. Been around since the beginning. Even before it was on Nexon. I don't know, my problem with that is the game is so old. Like, how many new players do they really have at this point? It kind of feels like they should focus on making they should make the vets happy. It's such an old game. You gotta think, like, how many people are still playing, like, World of Warcraft for the first time? Like, the game's been around for so long. Like, people either they play it or they don't. You know, they played it and they moved on. They moved on to other games, or they got busy with other stuff and other things in their life. They can't really support time-consuming MMO anymore. Like, there's not going to be like that many new people interested in it. That's the thing, like, World of Warcraft and DFO are actually very similar. They're both, like, the template for, like, their respective genres, right? Like, tab target, and then, like, action. They've both been around forever. They keep trying to get new people in, and it's like... games around that long, like, eventually it's just not gonna happen. Just because of how old it was. Like, obviously both of those games are very different when they came out in the 1980s. They both look outdated. That's not gonna attract people. I don't really know why they're trying to get new people in. I really think it's way too late for that. Like, that ship has sailed years ago. And I thought that was the point of the new games, too, is like, update the graphics, the gameplay and stuff, so that's more appealing to younger people. You're not gonna get, like, teenagers and stuff interested in an old-ass looking game like that. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, these people are like not video gaming anymore. They're eliminating run cells. What? That's weird. What are they changing about the combat exactly? I think I've had enough of this. I've gotten my fill of DNF duel. Plus, the game is actually not coming out as quickly as we thought. It's actually not coming out until summer, so I'm not going to sit there and lab out a game that's like minimum 6 months away. It doesn't make any sense. It's alright. I hope they'll open it up more. I hope they'll make it faster. I hope they add like overheads and stuff. There's like no mix up in this game at all. It's like just straight neutral, which I think is why I'm alright at it. But the combo system, not really to my preference. But I mean, there aren't that many fighting games where neutral really matters that much. Uh, neutrals neutral's pretty important in DNF Duel, at least the way it is now. Because you have like no overheads. There's like barely any mix-ups. Mix-ups are pretty much just lock people in a bunch of hit stun. Not hit stun, but block stun. Try to like tick throw or something. And when you open people up, I feel like the game is like not that interesting right now. I hope that they'll change it. I thought the game was going to be out by like March or something, but they're saying summer, so that's a minimum like 6 7 months. I imagine the game will change a lot. I hope it will. I hope they'll make it faster. And the game is already pretty degenerate as it is. It's just like not the degenerate I like. Just like not really a whole lot to explore, which I think is what's kind of boring about it. I do like training mode fighting games where I could just sit in training mode and have fun and learn something new. It feels like the way this game is now, you'll run out of things to learn, which is one of the things people don't like about Guilty Gear Strive. Is that game's very similar to, it's not really a training mode game. It's just like a blessing and a curse. If you like to have player expression and you like to just sit in training mode and discover something, like that game doesn't really have a lot to offer. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm a big fan of the source material, so I mean that helps. I like the fan service, the music, and the character designs, and how they took the moves and put them in a fighting game setting. I think all those things are really great, but the game is just kind of dry. I think for me it's heavily carried by the fan service. Just I put a lot of time into DNF over the years. Yeah, I really like that aspect of it, but am I going to rush out to buy this game? I mean, it depends. It depends on how much they change it. I hope that they'll open it up more and give the player more freedom. Those are the main things that I want. I think for the most part it's okay, but I don't know. It's a lot harder to pass judgment on it now that we know it's not coming as soon as we thought. Like people were assuming that it was going to be out like the first quarter because they're doing the beta for it and stuff, but no, it's quite a ways away. Could really go either way. No, that's supposed to be coming out soon. I don't know when. No, you have every right to rant. Problem with DFO is just it's such an old game. There's no way that they can please everybody. They have to please people that have been playing for 16 years, and then they have to please people that just logged on the game last month. And it's just an impossible task. It's just like I said, I think the game is already at the age where it's not really going to have that many new people coming in. So I really think they really should focus on pleasing the people that stick around and spend a lot of money. They're not really at the point where they're just not going to get a lot of people playing. They don't seem to notice that. Reading that was the main observation I made from it. I'm like, your game is ancient in video game years, right? Especially for an MMO. 16 years. Like most, there's a lot of MMOs and like battle royales that don't even make it past the first year. Mobile games too. Tales of Crestoria, that game, the last Anime Expo before the pandemic, that game had massive promotion there. It was all over the place. It's shutting down next month. That game's barely made it to a year. So like, when your game is that old, I mean, do you really need to cater to new people anymore? Like, but realistically, there's just not going to be that many left. It's the same thing with World of Warcraft. They don't really try to get new people into that game anymore. You barely see anything about that game. It's basically just coasting by on the people who still play it because it's so old, it looks outdated. Gameplay wise, I'm sure they've changed a lot in that game for better or for worse, but it has the same problem as DFO. It's just the age of it. It's also the whole sunken cost fallacy with like old games too. People are more likely to bandwagon on a new game because they know it's going to be around it like for at least a year or two. But like old games like that, they feel like they're on their deathbed, so people don't want to invest time in old games. Trailer for DFO Overkill. Is there a new one? When did this happen? I did not know of this. Did that come out today? I didn't see it. But I've been busy doing stuff today, so I haven't looked at a lot of news. Is there a new trailer? Send me this trailer right now before I play something else. Because I want to see that shit. Well, Overkill is trying to. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They know DFO is just an ancient game. It's not going to bring that many new people in. It just looks old. Yeah, Lightside, where's this trailer you're talking about? You gotta speak up. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if there was a new trailer or what. All I'm seeing is stuff from months ago. Oh, this is from months ago. Yeah, I've seen this. That part where it goes 3D for the raid, that looks stupid. That looks dumb. The graphics look nice. It looks like the gameplay is faster. I don't know. I kind of felt like going on DFO right now, but now that I'm reading all this stuff, it's like I'm not sure if I really want to. I actually want to let me pull this up right now. Yeah, I thought they announced something at the DNF Fest, but I don't know. Both the DFO sequels are like vaporware. They've been announced like ages ago, and there's like nothing on them. It's really strange. Vaporware. Yeah, but the dungeon selling like makes it less annoying to make a new character, which makes people spend money. I don't know how I feel about this because the other thing about it is like, okay, you invested in your character, you spent time and or money to get to the point where you can sell. Like, that's a way to make your money back. Like, why are they getting rid of that? I mean, that's something that's been in the game for like over a decade. It's a big change to get rid of that. Was that was part of the value of making a character that strong was that you could make money consistently and you could use it to fund other characters or whatever else you want to do. Buy avatars. And now you can't do that anymore? What? Mobs will have much less iframes. I like that. It's the bosses just turning invincible is dumb. Never mind all the hyper armor. I like this because I've always despised this part of this game. It's having to upgrade, and you have to do it. And that, I mean, that's a pretty objectively good change. Apparently, uh, people in charge of gaming laws in Korea, they're making them post the rates for stuff, which is something that mobile games have been doing for a long time. They have to do that by law so that people don't like gamble their life savings for like a 0.00001 chance. So I'm guessing that's why this is happening. Now that they can't hide the rates anymore, they're trying to make it easier. That was always the worst thing about playing this game is upgrading the weapons and stuff. It's like just awful. RNG fest, massive gold sink, and there's just like no end to it in sight. I like that they're doing this as an old player from like the old days of the game. I think that should have been in the game like eons ago. I mean, that's one thing that's objectively better. I will give them that. Hmm. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really sure if I care. I was kind of having fun playing it, but now that I know that's coming, I'm like really on the fence about investing any more time into it. It might be better to just wait. I feel bad for the global team because they have to go into it expecting like people are going to read this stuff and they're going to be waiting for it, or in this case, they're not going to want it to come, then it will. Global team, bless those people. They work really hard, but they have the pains of there's a native version of the game that's way ahead in content, and people know exactly what's coming, so they'll either not spend money or worse, they won't play the game because they know what's coming. Which is one of the things I like about KOF All Star. I like that about that game is the updates are worldwide, so uh, none of the usual stuff you get when you play games from other countries. Like okay, this character is coming out in 6 months, so just save up for that character, or this character sucks, but they're going to be really good in 6 months. Like make the character now and wait. Like it definitely does ruin some things. It ruins how you perceive the game because you know exactly what's coming, and usually they don't really change a lot of things for different regions. Yeah, it does seem like a mixed bag. I just don't know how many newbies they're really expecting to get when the game came out in 2005. Like a little bit of a unrealistic expectation. Like that's a long time. Pretty much the only other game that's been around that's still up like that is like Lineage, Maple Story, and Final Fantasy 11. But 11 doesn't get content anymore. Ragnarok Online's another one too. Those are all like the senior citizen service games. But ironically, a couple of those games they did try to actually most of them they did try to have like more updated sequels to get younger players into the game, but they all failed. Ragnarok Online 2 failed. Maple Story 2 failed. They both went back to the original game, and then we all know what happened to Final Fantasy 14. Like that game came out and it was a disaster. So the fact that they're making two sequels to it, I can't be too optimistic about that. Just knowing the history of like Trying to make sequels to MMOs, it usually does not work. And if it does work, it takes like a catastrophic revamp of the game, basically making it from scratch, like Final Fantasy XIV. Hello, what's up, guys? I'm figuring out what I want to play next. I'm still game for a little bit longer. Still want to play any more Cuneo tonight. A little burnt out. That's an exception, though. That's an exception. Because the thing that happens with when you make sequels to online games that have been around forever is people still stick with the first one because the second one's always a clean slate. Like, they're not going to have the characters you want or whatever, and classes aren't going to be there, and it starts from scratch. So people still play the original game. That always happens. Um, which is why a lot of people don't like what they did with PSO2 New Genesis because they killed the old game overnight pretty much, and we can see that that was a big mistake because the game had no content for like 6 months, and people stopped playing. They quit because there's nothing to do. I think it actually is better when they keep the old game up and they update it for like at least a year or two. So people are still attached to the game. There's still shit to do, and um, you don't have to completely forget about the game while you wait like years for the sequel to have like anything to do at all. You wanted to play DNF? Is it still up? I can turn it back on if you want. Available? Yes. Updated? No. As soon as New Genesis came out, they killed all content. You can still play it, but there's no real reason to. Although the combat's better, so besides that, they don't update it anymore, which I think was a boneheaded mistake. They should have kept it going. So a lot of the marketing for New Genesis was like, oh, you can play the game seamlessly, but then they don't tell you that we stopped content for it, we dropped all support for it. I think that would have been a lot better. Leave the old game up, but still update it so that New Genesis has time to grow and mature and become a better game. Because let's be honest here, we're all really hard on New Genesis, myself included, because I put a lot of time into the original game. But all online games are like that at the start. All of them are. They're all devoid of content. It's mostly just how good the foundation of the game is and how fast they can get out content is what keeps you playing. The problem is that New Genesis does not have a good foundation or any content, so you kind of get the worst of both worlds. Yeah, did you want to play DNF? I can go back on if you want. If you'd like to play me, I could do that. It's up to you. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna play some Neo too. It's your call. I don't care. Just chilling tonight. All right, I'll go back on. Yeah, I get the depression funk fully. Get some rest, dude. I'll talk to you later. Alright, let me get this booted up. Alright, exactly how do I play you? I don't know how to do it. Alright, is this you? Is this you? I'm in Naruto's room. Naruto is right here. I'm assuming this is you, or is this someone else? My name's just Adventurer, I don't care about name or beta. Alright. This is dumb. Why can't I just join someone's match? Like, I hate this. Why can't I just join someone's match? Ugh. I don't know which one is you. It's so hard to just fucking play somebody in this game. You can't just, like... I don't see it. Which one is you? Yeah, it's not coming up. Why can't you just search for the name? This is the conditions, right? I cannot find your room. I don't know what the hell. It doesn't want to work. Just all these other people. I can't put it to 2. I can only put it to 2 to 4. It's not letting me do 2. It says 2 to 4. I just want to play with somebody I know. Why is that so difficult? Oh, finally. Jeez. Yeah, they make it a real pain to play with friends in this beta, which sucks, because if you're testing the netcode, you kind of want to be able to make sure you can play with people. You want to make sure you can play with friends that don't live anywhere near you. That's the whole point of the netcode. Can I play somebody on the other side of the country? Can I play somebody from Europe? That kind of stuff. That was way harder than it needed to be.
Reinforcer Challenger Round 1
I'm actually getting really triggered by the fact that it's not the same voice actors for the game. There's no Miyuki Hiyama, man. What the hell? How do you not have him? Big Nobuyuki Hiyama fan. Where the fuck is he? Randomly not here. replaced the voice cast. First thing I noticed when I started playing this. Sucks. I don't know why they replaced all the voice actors. At least bring Nobuyuki Hiyama back. He's irreplaceable. This guy's not as good. Those are pretty big shoes to fill, though. Nice straight. Straight. Nice. That was sick. Dude, he's always plus. He's always plus. He's freaking out of control. He's always plus on block. That's beautiful. Always plus. And like, can't punish anything he's doing.
私たちにはもう少し慈悲が必要なのです。
Wanna just rage quit or something? It's up to you. I don't care.
The Evolution Pre-Photo Challenge Round 1
Button's like half screen. Button's like half the screen. Button is crazy.
少し眩しいです。
This character is peak
私の進
Kusuge
撃
right
は
here.
真意を実現するためだ。逃げろ。
Half butt reach. I love
ご
it.
指導お願いします。
血がたぎるぜ。
What a beast. That's some degenerate shit right there.
The Space Evolution Reinforcer Challenger Round 1
Oh yeah, that gore cross.
Round
'Cause this game is more Kusuge than I gave it credit for. I owe this game an apology. I owe this game an apology. I owe this game an apology. It's more Kusuge than I thought it was. You just showed me the Kusuge right there. Yeah, I think they need to add like overheads and stuff. That's the main thing this game is missing. Overheads and mix-ups. It's just like, it feels really weird. Everything has like years of blocks done. But it's got that classic aiding Kusuge feeling to it. It's just, it's not as open-ended as I like. It's definitely not a bad game. I'm glad that aiding is developing this, which means that it will always have some Kusuge elements. Yeah, they need to embrace the Kusage. That's what they need to do. It's like... This game is like 50% Kusage, 50% civilized. I'd like it more if it was like 70-30 split. Give me more Kusage. But yeah, it's definitely pretty fun for what it is. It's just I probably would like it. I'd like them to change it more. They need to add the monk, yes, definitely. Yeah, do you want to play more or what? Are you done? It's up to you. I don't care. I'm just playing whatever tonight. Taking a break from Kunio. Alright. Just hope they don't come back with a beta for this, like, 6 months later and it's not Kusage anymore. Because I'll lose interest. You guys know how much I play Battle for the Grid. I love my Kusage. I always have. Stuff like Street Fighter V and Strive doesn't interest me. Kusage percentage is too small. I hope they make it more Kusage, not less. Embrace the Kusage. I don't know, I'm not seeing your room. This game is so hard to, like... so hard to just play with somebody you know. Give us another couple tries. Yeah, low blocking is too strong in this game. There's no air blocking, but there's no overheads either, so... like, low blocking is way too powerful in this game the way it is. It rarely feels like you ever need to block high, unless someone's jumping in at you. That's like the only time. weird to have it designed that way. I only low block in this game. I never bother blocking high. The way this game is right now, making somebody block high is a mix-up. Because blocking low is too strong. I definitely think that's something they'll adjust.
ご指導お願いします。
そうやって迷っている間に生死が決まるんです。
You bastard! I can't get in! That's the Kusige I like to see right there. Damn it! I'm getting zoned so hard right now. I can't get in. I can't get in. That one button just like shuts down like most of my options. I need an air dash.
Imposter Challenger, round 1.
I need an air dash. I'm not getting the perfect asshole. Sorry. Not happening on my watch. Look at that. Look at that. Zoning defeated.
Round 2.
How do I do the roll? I don't know how to do the roll.
Round 3.
Oh, what? I keep forgetting there's no air blocking. I'm so used to grid. Nice. That's what I get for not just blocking low. Pay the ultimate price. I'm so used to air blocking. You definitely earned that one. I'm like, why did I get hit by that? And I keep remembering this game doesn't have air blocking. You just put your boots on the ground and just stay there. That's where you're the safest in this game.
全ての世界は竜族が支配する
Got some intense set play there.
Round 2.
Just a set play character. Sure seemed like it. That is some intense set play.
Round 3.
Sorry, your set play didn't work. No, we're going back to set play, huh? get in! It's just like full coverage. Everything is plus on block. Like, is there anything that's negative on block in this game? Yeah. The set play is nuts. He put out the dragon and it's like half screen in Bird Box. Insane. You know, this game is more Kusage than I give it credit for. I need to issue a formal apology to this game. It's more Kusage than I gave it credit for. I need to go on Twitter and, you know those videos they make when somebody gets canceled for doing something really bad? And they have like a dog in the background and the back of their house looks perfect. I need to make that video, but for this game. Just because I'm gonna get canceled for calling this game too civilized, when it actually is very Kusage. And I hope they make it more Kusage. I'll do one more. One more. I'll run it back one more time. I think I'm gonna stop. The thing that's Kusage about this game is the, like, years of block stun. With no air blocking and no overheads. Like, you can just make someone block for a really long time.
まずは挨拶代わりにサブマシンガンといこうか。
Well, there's no training mode, so the game's at minimum 6 months away. You know. No point in labbing. Just get a feel for the game. Yeah, I haven't tried him yet.
Japanese Evolution Free Force Challenger Round 1
Let's go!
次のターゲットは
ラウンド2
Has the capture been laggy at all today? I've only played console games today. Has it been laggy at all? Let me know. I restarted my computer last night. It seems to have fixed it. I can't really see it myself. Oh, that's good.
Round 3
Alright, one more. Run it back. We'll finish this set. It's the last set.
The Data Evolution Pre-Poster Challenge Round 1 Round
2 This one will settle it. Settle the rivalry. I haven't really fought against a lot of these characters, so I don't know when I'm able to punish or not. I'm like learning as I go. I keep trying to air block. Such a hard adjustment for me to make. Even if I play so much Korean. Yeah, that's what's getting me killed a lot of the time. I try to air block and I can't. That's a really bad habit. It's really weird that you can't air block. It's like a lot of the moves have multiple hits. Really strange mission.
我々にフェアプレーの精神を求められても困る。
GG's. Yeah, constantly trying to air block is getting me killed in that game because I have like so much time in grid. Hopefully they'll make that game a little bit better. It feels really weird. You wanted to play what with me? What game? All you have to do is just ask. You've helped me out a lot. Least I can do is play shit with you. You just have to ask. I just don't like a lot of the fighting games that are out right now. That's really all it is. I'm always down to play with viewers. It's just I haven't been playing anything co-op. Last time I played with viewers a lot was Neo 2 on PS4, which that was like last year. Ever since then, I kind of have just been doing mostly single player stuff. I don't really think anybody that watches me plays Grid either. So that's the place to be if you want to play games with me. Yeah, there just hasn't really been anything co-op I've really wanted to play. Uh, yeah, you don't feel like you can't ask. You can just ask me anytime, unless I'm like in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of something on the stream. Like you can always ask, and I'll switch over. I don't mind. I mean, I'm pretty much already done with Kunio. I have like barely one difficulty left, and I'll just be done with that game because I won't bother doing a lot of the other stuff until it comes out in English. So there's a real drought of information on that game. Neo 2 is another option as well. I'm always down to play that. I have mods for it and stuff. I don't know how far you are in that. If you ever want help on that, if I'm here, even if I'm not streaming, you can always ask me, and I'll if I'm not busy. Yeah, I don't want people to think I don't play with viewers. I definitely do. It's just lately there hasn't really been anything to play. So people like watching me play Grid, but a lot of them don't play it themselves. I mean, I'm always down to play that too, but I don't know how many people have watched me play fighting games. I think a lot of them play like more popular stuff like Strive. Strive I couldn't really get into. Yeah, Grid is it's easy to like figure out the moves and stuff, but there's a lot that goes into playing it. I don't know. Duel feels like it definitely is more. It's Kusage in the way that you wouldn't expect. Like there's very high hit stun deterioration in that game. Like the hit stun decay kicks in really fast, so you're not going to be doing like 90-second long combos that do like 20% of damage and win by timeout. It's not that kind of Kusage. What's Kusage about the game is like the lack of air blocking. The fact that mix-ups aren't really a thing in that game. It's mostly just you just put people in a ton of block stun and hope that they slip up. You know, they try to punish you when you cancel again. That's what it seems like. I'll give it that. It's a unique flavor of Kusage. It's not what you usually expect from a Kusage fighting game, where it's like 2 minute long combos that do no damage and like crazy unblockable mix-ups and stuff. It doesn't have any of that. It's just, a lot of the hitboxes, they go like half the screen or more, and you can't like really mix somebody up. I'm pretty sure they will adjust it though. They probably have a lot of data they collected. Like nobody's blocking high in that game. Blocking high seems legit pointless. Like normally in like anime type fighters, like chicken blocking is really strong because it blocks all types of attacks. And if they mess up, you can come back down with a jump in and start a combo. But like in Duel, you can't do that. There's no air blocking, and there's no overheads either. So if you block low, you're covered from everything. But someone tries to jump in on you. I'm pretty sure they will adjust it. It definitely needs some work. I don't think blocking low should be that strong. You know, Marvel 3 and stuff like chicken blocking was really strong. Up back, they call it. Up back or chicken blocking. It doesn't seem to matter though. It doesn't seem to matter. I don't think that's enough. It's still the strongest defensive option in the game. I never really feel incentivized to block high. Blocking low covers so much of what the opponent can throw at you. They would need to like make it induce even more blocks done. This game doesn't really have doesn't have like Blaze Blue stuff. It doesn't have Blaze Blue stuff like certain combos only work on crouching. That was how they kind of stopped low block spam a lot in that game. It's like certain moves wouldn't combo together unless the opponent was crouching. It was counted as a different combo state. A lot of times for a lot of characters that meant that you could combo into a launcher. So if you caught someone blocking low forever and you open them up with an overhead, you got a pretty big combo off that. I think stuff like that could help, but ideally they should just add like more overheads and stuff. They do, yes. I don't think I've ever played any fighting game where blocking low is that strong. It's really strange. Because normally in games like that, Kusage fighters, you have like instant air dash normals and stuff, which really open up people that block low. So like blocking low is never really that strong in those games. Because you can always just instant air dash and create an overhead. But you can't do any of that in that game, so you just block low. That definitely needs some work. I have faith that they'll be able to make it better. It definitely is fun. It is fun, but there's definitely some really glaring things wrong with it. I'm glad it's not coming out as soon as we thought. I thought that they were gonna like shadow drop a release date of like February or March or something, and like directly compete with KOF 15. But nope, they're releasing in the summer, so that's like late May at the earliest. We're looking at over 5 months, probably more like 6 or 7. I think the game will change a lot. They'll probably do like a bunch of betas, and maybe they'll tweak things, they'll add more mechanics and stuff. Yeah, you notice a lot of the times what you hit me with was like air normals because there's just no reason to really block high in that game at all. Yeah, the dodging kind of feels pointless. It doesn't seem like it does much. You're still competing against like half screen normals and stuff. Like it's not gonna give you that much coverage. Really, you're just gonna sit there and you're gonna block low. You're gonna turtle because it shuts out so much of the opponent's offense. Yeah, it definitely is Kusage, but not entirely the Kusage I prefer. Hopefully they'll balance it out a little bit more. Yeah, it has a lot of recovery. Well, I think I'm done for tonight. I'm getting pretty tired. It's the problem with playing like almost exclusively fast-paced games. I'm kind of like a little running low on fatigue points here, IRL. Uh, Let me see if anything's on Twitch. Maybe I'll go a little bit longer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, just hit me up on hit me up if you want to play Neo 2. I'm always down. And just because I'm not streaming doesn't mean you can't ask me. You've donated quite a bit over the past year, so I don't mind. Just because I'm not streaming doesn't mean you can't ask either. Usually my schedule is I go over to my neighbor's house for lunch around 12:31 PST. Some days, other days I don't. Today I will be because I brought my groceries over there, and then 5:30 to about 8:45 I'm over there for the kitty sitting job, and then after that I'm free until I go to bed. So either the morning or when I'm streaming or when I get back is usually a good time. That goes for all of you as well. If you play any of the shit I do, that's generally the best time. Or you can just hop in the stream and ask me. I don't want people to feel like I don't play with viewers. It's just I haven't really been playing any. I haven't been playing any co-op stuff at all, really. I did a lot of viewer matches when Neo 2 was out on PS4, but it kind of I moved on to the PC version, so I didn't want to pay for PS Plus anymore. And there was mods to get my gear back, so it was kind of like a no-brainer. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Want to support the FF7 fund? Want to pop the Final Fantasy cherry? And there you go. So I never played any Final Fantasy. I'll see you guys later. Probably do an afternoon stream